Now, I'll let my colleagues speak for themselves here, but in my experience, this kind of unity and this commitment to solving a problem is a rare thing, and I think you should all be proud to call Cook County home. Give yourselves a round of applause. Hi, I'm Jason Hale, the Executive Director of the Cook County HRA. We are here at the groundbreaking site for Gunflint Vue, a 51-unit mixed-income project in Grand Marais. Gunflint Vue began as an idea, more of a hope, 2 years ago, in July of 2022. I was presenting to City Council asking them, hey, what do you think about providing this property to the HRA for a multifamily housing project? Well, that hope became something a little more than a hope, and here we stand, and soon there will be 51 new homes for residents, and Gunflint Vue represents a $10 million investment. Yeah, right? It is a $10 million investment in Grand Marais and is the biggest rental housing project in the history of Cook County. There's a lot of work that goes into this over 2 years, but we can finally see the physical manifestation of that work, which is a cool thing to see. There were definitely times the developer and I were talking, we're like, I don't know if this is going to work. I can't tell you how many pro formas we looked at and how many creative maths we tried to work through, but we got there. So yeah, finally, none of this would matter. Really, there'd be no site preparation or no project without a development partner. When I approached P&R companies 2 years ago, that's incredible, 2 years ago, and said, hey, what do you think about building in Grand Marais, Cook County? I honestly expected them to do a little metaphorical digging, take a look around, and realize how complicated and expensive it is to build here and say, great place, thanks, but no thanks. They didn't do that. They worked with us at every step of the way. We had multiple random challenges come up, including an interest rate environment that changed, and they were honest and open book about it with the HRA, and we've solved those problems because we want to make the best project we can for this community.
I'm Ryan Nelson, one of the owners of the Gunflint Vue. I think it's a good day today. There's been a lot of need for housing in this community, and we got the right folks together that were able to make this work, and be able to get to groundbreaking ceremony is always a big day, and they don't happen as much as they did in the past. So every one of them's a blessing nowadays. You know, we're happy to be here, happy to help solve the problems, and hopefully our company can prove to you all that you know, that we're worthy of being here. So we look forward to working with everybody.
So again, there will soon be these homes built, but I want to make sure you know it's not just because of the HRA. Honestly, it's because this community understood the housing challenge we face and decided to lean into it. This sounds maybe a little trite, but I mean this with 100% sincerity. Gunflint Vue is the textbook example of how local government, private development, and community can work together to actually solve problems. So, as I said, I'd asked the city if they would participate while we're standing on this beautiful property, that they contributed for this project for $1. So thank you, city. Right. Additionally, IRRR provided a $500,000 grant to do this earthwork we see, and more to come.
We supported this project with a $500,000 development infrastructure grant and are thrilled to see this project break ground.
Cook County then matched that $500,000 with ARPA funding, and also is providing the HRA with statewide affordable housing aid so that we can reduce rents in some of these units even further. And then finally, the EDA, a steadfast partner of the HRA, is providing a $200,000 low-interest construction loan because you probably read we have a higher interest rate environment than we're used to recently. So it takes a village, and this village showed up. It's important to celebrate these things, but I also want to acknowledge this is one project, this is one site, and the housing problem looms large. So I think it's really important to acknowledge and understand the HRA, again, is celebrating this today, but we're also working on several other things. There are 5 or 6 other projects and leads that we're working on because it's not just multifamily workforce housing in Grand Marais we need senior housing and affordable housing across the county in townships and in unorganized areas and everywhere in between. So this is one, albeit large, piece of that puzzle, but there are a lot of small pieces that we're still trying to put into place.
But as Jason said, this is the biggest housing project in the history of the county. It's about 10% of what we need, but one step at a time. So glad to be here with all of you today.
We are here to celebrate, like I said, a 51-unit mixed income building. 23 of those units will be reserved for folks earning 60 to 80% of the area median income. That is a big win for Cook County. Finally, I'll close by saying there is no perfect building. There's no perfect site. There is no perfect problem. But there is one way to solve our housing crisis, and that is to build more housing. Build more housing is no longer some lofty, ambitious goal. Today, we once again show that Cook County finds a way.
That worked.